Okay, we should be live. Let's check everything's working. Looking good. Cool. Okay, folks, welcome back to Elite Dangerous. And we're going to be carrying on with our exploration trip. We're heading towards the Nebula NGC 7822, which is a good couple of thousand light years from the bubble. Not that far in terms of Elite Dangerous exploration, to be honest. But it's a little ways out. And that's it right in front of us, in fact. Hiya, Neo. So this is the thing we're heading towards. And this is actually a thing in real life as well. So we just do this to get it to plot our route. So you wanted to join, so I have no idea. There you go, Neo. Thank you very much. So what we've got is, this is a star forming region, a relatively young one, actually in our Milky Way. It's not all that far from the human bubble, as you can see, which is where all those icons are. But you'll notice these stars, S17, which is Sharpless 171, which is the name of the survey. These are a real thing. There's a load of O-type, really bright stars in this region of space, and it's a star-forming region. So we've got both a nebula and this trail of stars, which looks quite spectacular, actually, there. Bear in mind that we are still 4 jumps, so we are, in terms of actual distance, let's call that the edge of the nebula. We're over 150 light years away. 150 light years is a big old way, and yet that's quite clear. So let's just remind ourselves, okay, we're in a system with just a star. Cool. So let's carry on.
Redshift drive charging.
Okay, so T-Tory. Apologies, still recovering from the last bout of gold. We're now entering Elysian Shore.
3, 2,
1. Okay, so let's start off with well, there is a planetary body here. It's been mapped before, and it's been discovered before, so there's no first discovery or first mapping bonuses to be had. It's a ways out. It's too far away from this T-Tauri star for that to do anything to warm it up. And it's orbiting a... well, it's classed as a T-Tauri, but it's going to be a lot cooler. Yeah, I mean, this one's got 4,000 Kelvin serving temperature. This is 1,600. Semi-major axis is 5.41 AUs, which means that's 5.5 times almost the distance from Earth to our sun between these two, which means that is going to be most likely frozen. Well, you know, we'll give it a quick proper scan. To say it's not going to be anything particularly interesting. There we go.
System scan complete.
There we go. High metal content world, non-terraformable discovered. Okay. So now we've got a bit more information on this planet. So twice Earth's gravity. Surface temperature is 25 Kelvin, 25 above absolute zero. That should be about 200 minus 248. Yeah, that is completely not terraformable. So interesting little oddity, but not anything that's worth travelling all that way to take a proper look at. So we're going to fly a little bit away from the star so that the star glow drops a bit, and we can then maybe see the colours for our nebula. That bit clearer. So yeah, it's looking quite impressive there. Let me just remind myself of my control bindings for screenshots. Toggle HUD is number enter. Camera suite. Oh, here we go. Driving, driver targeting, miscellaneous. Well, there we go. So okay. Ah. Right. Let's
Frameshift drive charging.
do our next jump. So K-class star. We can top up our fuel tanks.
Ready to engage.
Oh, okay. Wonder what was going on there. I had that happen before, but there we go. Right. See where we end up this time. Okay.
System scan complete.
Yeah, no planetary bodies. Says that straight away. That means this star is all on its own.
Fuel scooping.
But we will just top up our fuel tanks. Right. Let's just double check. Yeah, it's all on its own.
Fuel scooping complete.
And there it is. And even bigger. So, you can very clearly see now lines of very bright O-type stars from the stellar survey, all listed as S171, and the nebula itself. That is impressive. That is very impressive. So, a plan of action. We'll have a little fly around here. So where do we want to go? That's a good next stop. Obviously want to visit some of the O-type stars. Also want to fly around some of the other bodies. So let's just see. If we go with this one, we can go for star class. So we could start off by going there. There you can see the survey stars a bit more. And really want to stop applying the filter to the root. Plenty of main sequence stars. What's going to be really interesting is... Okay, so we've got some T-Tauri stars up here. Star forming regions, so no surprise there. Probably aren't going to see any of these. This is a young region of space, and all of these ones at the bottom are old. Nothing showing up there. Right, so we want to... Well, we'll just jump to there first. That is quite beautiful.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, A-type blue-white star. We're in the region known as the Elysian Shore.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No easily visible planets, so this might be 4 bodies.
Fuel scooping.
We will approach the big hot star with caution. Okay. So these have all been mapped. This is no real surprise. We have a Class A star. This is a Class Y dwarf. So basically, it's a pretty large gas giant, has a rocky
Fuel
belt.
scooping complete.
We are looking for mining hotspots still. And we've got this one. Yeah, no surprise, even though the 431 Earth masses, solar masses, because it's a star. These are all really close. Interesting, but we got rocky, we got metal rich and metal rich. Okay. Class 3 gas giant. What's that? Ah, that's fine. And we've got something here.
System scan complete.
There we go, that was the other one. Right. Go take a look. Let's go see if we can find any. Ooh. I'm getting some codex updates, which is nice. Actually, does our codex show us anything interesting? So my total discoveries are 7. So of 76 astronomical bodies, I have discovered 7. But these are things that can be found out here. Ooh. The stars. There's a black hole out here in the Elysian Shore. There are 5 Wolf-Rayet stars. Some carbon stars. Gas giants. And terrestrial planets. Oh. Right. Let's go take a look at these. These all orbit each other reasonably close. Well, it's a short hop, so it won't take us long. Okay. Getting a bit closer. Hey, Subsonic. Welcome back to the stream. We've almost arrived at our nebula. We have got, well, pretty much one jump will put us in the middle of it. scan these rings before I show you the nebula. I'm alright, I'm getting over this cold now, which is good. How are you? I hope you're well. Right, let's pay attention to what we're doing. So this is the brown dwarf. Not bad, exhausted after a busy Xmas, looking forward to 2020. Good stuff. I hope 2020 treats you well. That's quite impressive actually. Yeah. That's a bit ridiculous. In terms of ring size. Still too far. I'm not sure about that. Alright, now we've crossed it. That is pretty ridiculous. We've only just got into range. Oh, Happy New Year to you as well, Subsonic. I mean, look at this. Whoa. Right. Are there any hotspots?
Scan complete.
Oh, at least one. Maybe just the one. Hello, LSA. Welcome to the stream. Benitoite. So, not exactly the most... It is a brown dwarf. So this is... Let me just double check. Yeah, it's a class Y. So the coolest of brown dwarfs, surface temperature is less than 700 Kelvin, effectively very large gas giant planets with some stellar properties. Good to see you again, LSA. So this is basically just a bit more... It's on the dividing line between these gas giants and a star. Right. As you say, you know, the absolutely massive ring system. Right. Next one. Oh, yeah, this is where we're going. And this is actually a real thing. And the line of white stars or bluey white stars you can see there are an actual results of an actual stellar survey put into the game. Okay, let's see if we can find any mining hotspots here. Not to mention there could be a good screenshot. Right, first things first, we will look for mining hotspots. This is a more normal ring system. Right, okay.
Surface scan complete.
Whoa. Okay. what have we got? Alexandrites. There are some that retail for reasonable amounts, but none of the big ones, which is almost a shame. Let's fly away from it a bit so we can appreciate it properly. I do like that. Yeah, look at this. So that is massively overlapping two hotspots. Got another one there. Slight overlap there. Pretty big overlap here. Nothing really stands out, unfortunately, as any of these being really valuable. Certainly not valuable enough to come all this way. So we'll lock that one in. That's still quite impressive. Right, one more to check. Wouldn't it be nice if you could mine loads of stuff in the depths of the galaxy and have some sort of way of posting it back to a base of some sort to sell? Yes, it would. Definitely. It would be lovely if it did. Part of the problem would be, how do you explain it? But yeah, I'm not sure I would want to look too closely at how it was working, but it would be nice. You could just wander off for a bit. Get away from it all for a while. There you are. Now what's that? That reddish dot. There's nothing in here because it's not a very big system. Might be that, I suppose. No. Whatever we just highlighted isn't there. In fact, whatever we just highlighted is almost directly behind us. So, if I go back to the galaxy map, alright, cool. So, what I'm looking at is something over this way. It gets annoying sometimes. You try to figure out what something you can see actually is, and you just cannot be sure. Try highlighting that. Okay, we're getting closer. This is us. And that can't see what it might be. We'll leave that. I am intrigued though. See, the problem is that might be 50 light years away, or it could be 50 million light years away. Another pretty impressive ring system here. This time we have 2 rings to scan. We'll see if this will work.
Surface scan complete.
Okay.
Surface scan complete.
So nowhere near as many as the last time, which is a little shame. What have we got? Painite? 3 painite hotspots. But just looking at the distances of them, you can tell straight away that none of them are going to be... There's not even a double here. So... yeah. Oh, there is a double... There's a double something over there. Ooh, it's doubled up with a painite. Oh, that's no good. Okay. Is that what we've been looking at? The red thing? Crescent Nebula. $3,000 light years away. Yes. We're looking at the Crescent Nebula. Okay. Interesting. Right, but that's not where we're going first. I'm not careful here. I'm just going to go around flying for the rest of my Elite Dangerous career looking at nebulas. Now we got the Elephant Trunk Cave. Okay, yeah. Right. Here we go. So where do we want to start? That looks like a good one. They've probably not got much in the way of planets and that around them. They are relatively young stars. It's bright enough to clearly make out. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's take a have an explore. S17146.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So it's a O-class main sequence. O-class stars are big.
System scan complete.
Yeah, nothing else here. Just this big boy. Oh, this is not really a big boy, but you know, yowza. Right. So from here, let's just jump into a few of these. We got some all relatively close. Another row. Oh. See, some of these are really interesting because this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. That has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Much to see. This one's got a black hole. Right. Bookmark that. That looked interesting. That's just a standard, you know, A star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars there. Why not? We'll bookmark that one. G9. Okay, you know, some of these could be interesting. Lots of T-Tories, why not? K9. That one's got a black hole. Right, wait a second. Let's make sure we got this right. That's just an O5. That's got a black hole. Look at these. These are really close together. Well, we've got to go and see that in case we can actually see the stars more clearly. So we've got a couple of black holes. Whoa! Okay. I'm going to be here for a while. Double black hole. There's lots of black holes out here. That's not a surprise really, although this region is relatively young. a lot of these stars don't, the really bright ones, they don't last long. So another load of black holes. What we got here? Why not? Wow. That's some that are really close together. It'd be nice to see if we could see something special there. Ooh. O, a B, and an O. Lots of really bright stars. You can actually get a lot of information from the Gale map before you go into a nebula, or anywhere in fact. You can start to get a good idea of what you're going to see. Lots of T-Tauris. T-Tauri. Couple of red dwarfs. Okay. Just a K. Take that one as well. Couple of Fs. It's a K and a brown dwarf. Certainly look at things from the top. Just an F. Looking for potentially interesting systems. Okay. That'll do. So welcome to NGC 7822 and the Sharpless survey. So we are jumping towards these two, which are quite close together. So if I was to click on the second one there, right, go take a look. Whoa. bodies. Wow. Okay. So we got some planets. 14 Earth masses. Titori. 62 Earth masses. Titori. 47 Earth masses. Titori. Those are all Titoris. That will be a gas giant. That's Titori. Yeah. Wow. Right. Cupid's arrow. What's that? I have no idea what that is. Interested. Concentrated signal source. Okay. Right, we got something here. Class 4 gas giant. There's one more. Ooh, just blocked. Right, first things first. How far is Cupid's arrow? I mean, wow. Right, so that's blocked. That's the one that we just came across. We've got all the others. So we're going to get these last two.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, we do want some fuel. But while we're doing that, we will take a look at the pretty star.
Complete.
And we will also remember that we don't have any heat sinks with us. Or do we? No, no heat sinks. That may have been an error. Right. High metal content. Wow. Interesting. Here we go.
System scan complete.
Okay. Let's see what we've got in here. High metal content world. 10 million atmospheres surface pressure. 14 Earth masses. 3.72 times gravity. $61 million atmospheres pressure. And a mere 42 million. And of course this. Wow. So unfortunately none of these are particularly interesting, but the system itself is extremely pretty. Okay. So we now want to go here. Thank you. It's just 0.63 light years away. Right. Let's fly away from the star so we can see the nebula better. Wow. Starts to really bring the colours out once you start to get away. Okay. No rings, so no mining hotspots. Next. Okay. Well, we have a variety of bodies.
System scan complete.
And they're all stars. I know what that is. Lots of T... Class F. Class A. T-Tories. And of course, one black hole. And that might actually be close. Where are the rest of these things? I mean, you normally jump in about 3 to 5 light seconds from a star, and we're jumping in these at 71 light seconds. Gives you an idea of how big they are. Look, there's some of the other stars. I'm just trying to remember where Elite Dangerous stores screenshots. I want to see if I can check if I'm actually taking screenshots. Google that. It's going to become important now. Aha. So it would normally be there, there. Okay, but I've changed it. This is going to annoy me. Where might these be? Right. Don't think it's going to be anything there. Okay. Menu. Cockpit mode. That wouldn't apply. Ah. Different cameras. Okay. Oh. Let's go see the black hole. Been a while since I've seen one of these. So I think what we're going to want to try and do we should have the big star over here somewhere. Yes, there it is. Cool. So I won't really notice anything of the black hole until we get quite close. At which point we will start to notice its effects. Trick is I want to see if I can get it up against the star. At the moment the thing is basically invisible. Right, we're going about this the right way. Just starting to see some of the effect of the black hole. Can't make it out now. Ooh. Yeah, two stars seeming to move closer together. So I'm not sure what we're going to see, if anything. Still at 36% heat, so that's good. I feel like she could get torn apart. Oh yeah, absolutely. Subsonic, do you know if you can actually change the key binding for screenshots? I'm not sure you can. Trying to find it earlier and couldn't. There were 30,000 clicks or thereabouts. Now under 30,000 clicks. If I do this, you'll start to see some of the distortion. As I move around, things seem to get further apart. Yeah. I think it's F10. I don't recall seeing it either. Right. We're not heating up. So it's not having a obvious effect on the star, but it is distorting the background. You can see some of the distortion. How massive is this? There's 24 solar masses. Yeah, I don't know if you can make it out, but I can see a little bit of the distortion effect. Right, we're at 58% heat. That does seem to be holding. However, we have played around with that. Now, next I want to visit these because they're so close together. They're just 5 light years away. Now I can just see some of the distortion effect. Yeah. Right, so before we do anything, we need to get away from this safely. So let's make sure we've got it properly selected. And then we want to make sure it's behind us.
2, 1, engage. Warning, taking heat damage.
Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Whoa! And that's us moving away from the distortion of the black hole. So things are taking their normal appearance now, and the black hole goes back to being nigh on invisible. And there it is. Can't really see it. Right. Next. My condom might be slightly longer now. It's entirely possible, yes. I might be slightly longer now. Our next stop will be these three, because they look like they're really close together. And it could be really impressive. Oh, we're still getting some distortion effect. Right. That's one way to get a bigger ship.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not sure I would recommend it. Extra cargo space, absolutely, yeah. "17 bodies." Okay. Wow. Okay, so we've got some rings. So a class M. Whoa. Brown dwarf. That's metal rich. That's got rocky rings. So let's head towards there. That's not too far away either. Okay. Now, we've got some bodies. But we've also got these two companion stars, 0.26 and 0.43 light years away. 0.26 is pretty close, so let's see how big it might be. No problem, subsonic. So that's the 0.26, and then they just look like stars. Yeah, and that's the other one. As we get away a bit, they do stand out a little bit. Right. Yeah, I did wonder if they might stand out more. I'm not disappointed though. It's an interesting system. Let's take a look. So I have to say, if I found a triple payload hotspot out here, I really wouldn't mind coming to mine out here. It's wonderful. Very, very pretty. Oh, non-terraformable. That's not a surprise. Let's see what its stats are. So, metal-rich world, 3.9 Earth masses. It's landable. Oh. Oh, now. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. 100% metal. Yeah. Interesting ring structure. Do see these on occasion, but you know, they're not common. Not common, but very pretty. Right.
Surface scan complete.
Doesn't look like there are any mining hotspots in there. Not exactly a surprise. Right, so where's the main star? So we want to go round the planet. What's that? Is there a mining hotspot? There was one. I realised I forgot to look at something as well. Right folks, we're going to have to do a little bit of jumping back. I think it was maybe this one. There was a strong signal source. I forgot to go and have a look at it. Just trying to see if maybe we can get the blue-white star. There's the red dwarf. Can we line a shot up? Might be harder than I think. I wonder. That looks mountainous.
Orbital flight engaged.
Gotta be careful. Especially because this is more than a couple of times Earth's gravity. Okay. Nice. Let's go down and take a look. Be that far from that star and have it so big gives you an idea of its proper size. And it is a few times more than Earth's gravity, so we will have to be careful. You hear my anaconda creaking.
Landing gear deployed.
Right, we need to be careful here because you go down a little bit, you get that, and that took out a lot of my shields, which are of course not the normal combat shields. Right, stop. Do that again, we'll damage the hull.
landing gear retracted.
I don't think that's going to be very easy. Not going to risk it. Yeah, I definitely want heavier duty shields. Right, we need to head back the way we came just a moment, which is where these breadcrumbs are ideal. Because I forgot to go and look at the signal source that came up as Cupid's arrow. First of all,
frameshift drive charging.
We're going to have to go this way.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And we're safe in Super Cruise. Oh. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
It wasn't this system. It was the next one. Just don't want to mess up the breadcrumbs, so I'll go back one at a time. Yeah. Not there. So next stop is there. Cool. Right, let's go find this signal source.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because I'm interested.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. There it is. So this must be a tourism beacon, I would guess. Let's go and see what it has to say. Almost there. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, it looks like a tourist speaking in orbit around that planet. Looks interesting. I don't think it's a landable. Well, the backdrop. And of course it's a tourist speaking, so it puts some tourists in there. Even though that makes a bit less sense. I mean, it's entirely possible they could be here, but... Cupid's arrow. Ah, Commander Ray Mobala says this about the tourist destination. S17134, better known as the Gate, the beautiful NGC 7822 Nebula, is a famous system among lovers and the premier place to spend a honeymoon. Why? The beautiful nebula is pierced by a line of O stars, therefore it's been compared to Cupid's arrow piercing a heart. Approaching this nebula is an experience in its own. With each jump, the bright band of O stars become clearer and clearer, as well as the nebula unfolds its colourful beauty. Once arrived, this area is filled with black holes and vibrant stars. On top of this, a cruise to S17134 provides a unique opportunity to take a stop in the Maya system and visit one of the nearby barnacles. Cool. That's nice. Right.
Shift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
See what's in this one. Okay. Couple of planets, no planetary rings. So, O, Titori, 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 Titori. Class B. Interesting. See where that is, because that's not going to be. Interesting. Metal rich. Okay, so not. Aha, there we go.
System scan complete.
Oh. Right. So. Let's take that bookmark off. Right, where else is bookmarked close by? That one. An F, an M and an L. Yeah, that's worth a look. Yeah, take a look. Might have more chance of some gas giants with ring systems, so we can check for mining opportunities. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see what we get. Okay.
System scan complete.
Just stars. That's a bit of a pity. Okay, so we'll take that off of you. Have a little look around, see what else might be here. It's K and an L. Couple of T-Tories. B and an F. What we got here? Couple of M's. Go on, man.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop
Right.
Frameshift drive charging. Four,
Hey.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, plenty of planets.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, what have we got?
Fuel scooping complete.
Well now. So these are M class, so the chances that something like that could be terraformable would be remote. Tell you what, just go for it. Lots of icy bodies, no surprise with red dwarfs. You would expect that. Oh, that helped with the old codex, so that's appreciated. High metal content world. Interesting. It's another icy body. Okay. Another high metal content. Lots of high metal contents. Gotcha. There's an icy body and an icy body. Right, cool. We got very little left.
System scan complete.
There we go. Wasn't too bad. So, high metal contents, non-terraformable, those will all be ices, that's an ice. High metal content. So no terraformables, so really not a lot going on. Right. Move its bookmark. Oh. 3 black holes. Okay. Whoa.
Frameshift drive charging.
Cool. And we're almost ready to jump.
4, 3, 2.
A triple black holes. 19 bodies.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Whoa. Right. Interesting. Metallic. K. Binary black dwarfs. Or a trinary system. So, these are probably, they're going to be ICs. Sorry, Mr. Paddock. So, how far is that? 85,000 light seconds. Yeah. First order of business is here. Let's go see this gas giant and see if there's anything interesting in its rings. That'll give us a chance to move away from the star and appreciate the sky a bit more. Gas giant is there. Of course, I haven't properly explored it yet. Right. Well, why not? Okay. That's weird. Why is that doing that? Not sure why that's all failing. Shouldn't be doing that. Right. Let's focus. Let's just get close. That'll sort that out. Okay. Wow. Right, so we want to scan these rings, see what we've got here. See if this works now. Helium-rich gas giant. Nice. Very nice, okay. Okay. Just want to, Nebula is making quite a nice backdrop. Here we go. And we're getting quite a bit closer. Still apparently, oh no. Right, that should do it.
Surface scan complete.
Doesn't look like there's any hotspots. Oh well. There is. Certain things seem to be a bit bugged at the moment. Right. Might be a bit far. Wow. What's happening there? Okay. Oh five in a black hole. Lots of black holes. That's just an O5. Go on. Okay. Good for that one. Right. Another jump. And we're
Friendship
ready.
drive charging.
See if we get anything from this.
Four, three, two,
Okay, might just be stars.
system scan complete.
It is just stars. Pity. Okay, so let's... We'll take that off. Ooh. Okay.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Right.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Oh. And what awaits us here? Oh. Potentially interesting. Ah. I'll do this first. Right. Now we can do this. No metal content. Rocky Ice World. Nice. Messy body, no surprise there. There's more there. There it is. Ooh.
System scan complete.
Lucky that we can scan that. Right. Wondered if that might be terraformable, but alas is not to be. Okay, and that's a Rocky Ice World. Okay. What are we got in here? It's the G9. But for all we know, could be huge planetary system. Right, let's go take a look.
Fuel scooping complete.
Those look cool. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Interesting choice of caption. Not entirely sure what that's doing.
system scan complete.
Oh, that was boring. Very boring. Most disappointing. Delete that. Right, I think I'm going to call it to a close there tonight. I am actually feeling quite tired, unfortunately. But we are definitely having some fun. There are plenty of black holes and such like to explore around here. Right. Seeing who we might go and... Oh, okay, so not sure what Astacon's doing, but he's just doing some organisation. So we want something a little more than that, I feel. Officer Mafias, but he's not doing anything dangerous. Right, I think what we'll do is we will go and raid Raz. He's a member of the Burrito Syndicate, who is a group of people I am a member of. And yes, we'll go and see what he's up to. Let's just see if make sure he's actually streaming right now, not on a BRB or something. Okay, he's playing Fable, so we'll go and say hello to Raz. And okay, so of course I just do that. Cool. So thank you very much, folks, for watching. I will be playing Elder Scrolls Online tomorrow night from 7 PM GMT, and I will be playing Elite Dangerous again, and we'll be carrying on with this from 4 PM GMT on Saturday, and 2 PM GMT Sunday will be Elder Scrolls Online again. So hopefully see people at some point soon. Thank you very much for now, and do take care.